Hi everyone, I am Pertiwi Ratna, a student of Magister Management Universitas Negeri Jakarta. In this occasion, I would like to present about my research, uncovering the drivers of green purchase intention, the role of social media marketing and product knowledge in green beauty products. First of all, I would like to explain about my research background. According to the United Nations Environment Programme in 2022, Indonesia was recorded as the second largest contributor of plastic waste in the world. Each year, around 3.0 million tons of plastic waste are improperly managed, with approximately 1.29 million tons ending up in landfills and marine environments. One of the sources of this waste is used cosmetic packaging. Meanwhile, the cosmetic packaging market growth trends and forecast report states that nearly 50% of cosmetic product packaging is made from plastic. The Mindera Foundation also reported that out of approximately 120 billion units of global cosmetic packaging produced, the majority of the resulting waste is not recycled. Next is about the health issues. We know that nowadays there's a lot of cosmetic that contain a harmful material like paraben, phthalates, SLS, mercury and lead, and microplastic and silicone. That of course it's really dangerous for our health. But don't worry, social media marketing plays a significant role in shaping consumers' purchase intentions toward green cosmetic, especially through the dissemination of educational and easily accessible information. Through informative and visually appealing content of platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, consumers become more aware of the negative impacts of harmful chemical ingredients on health and the environment. This education encourages consumers to seek safer alternatives, namely environmentally friendly cosmetic, by employing marketing strategies that involve influencers, user testimonials, and brand storytelling that emphasize sustainability values. Social media is able to enhance consumer trust and interest, ultimately strengthening green purchase intention. Besides that, the inconsistencies in a research finding also become a gap of this research. There are inconsistencies in research finding regarding the factor influencing green purchase intention. For example, green product knowledge has been found to have a significant effect based on the Bevan research, yet other studies report non-significant results from the Nek Mahmud and Widodo. Similarly, findings related to social media marketing and attitude vary, with some studies showing significant effect while others do not. Meanwhile, subjective norms or social influence appear to yield contextual outcomes that differ across studies. Next is the research question. The first is, how does social media marketing influence green product knowledge? How does green product knowledge influence green purchase intention? How does green product knowledge influence attitude toward green products? How does social media marketing influence green purchase intention? How does social media marketing influence subjective norms? How does attitude influence green purchase intention? How do subjective norms influence green purchase intention? And the last is, how does perceived behavioral control influence green purchase intention? Here are the research objectives. The first one is to analyze the influence of social media marketing on green product knowledge, to analyze the influence of green product knowledge on green purchase intention, to analyze the influence of green product knowledge on attitude, to analyze the influence of social media marketing on green purchase intention, to analyze the influence of social media marketing on subjective norms, to analyze the influence of attitude on green purchase intention, to analyze the influence of subjective norms on green purchase intention, and the last is to analyze the influence of perceived behavioral control on green purchase intention. I hope this research can give a contribution for the literature, companies, consumer, and for the government. Next, I'm gonna explain about the literature review and theoretical background. The grand theory is the theory of planned behavior. Theory of planned behavior is a theory developed by Azen in 1991, which explains that an individual's intention to perform a behavior is determined by three main factors. The first one is attitude toward the behavior, the second is subjective norm, and the third is perceived behavioral control. The first variable that used in this research is green product knowledge. Green product knowledge refers to an individual's understanding of environmentally friendly products, including their attributes, benefits, and environmental impact compared to conventional products. The second is social media marketing. Social media marketing is the process of gaining attention or website traffic through social media by creating engaging content and encouraging users to share it within their networks. The third is perceived behavioral control. Perceived behavioral control refers to the extent to which an individual feels they have to control over performing a particular behavior based on their perception of how easy or difficult it is to carry out. Next is attitude. Attitude refers to an individual's evaluation of a particular behavior, which can be either positive or negative. Next is the subjective norm. Subjective norm refers to an individual's perception of social pressure from important people or groups, such as family, friends, or society, that can influence a specific intention or behavior. This concept is an integral part of the theory of plain behavior developed by Einstein, which emphasized that subjective norms are formed by an individual's belief about others' expectation and their motivation to comply with those expectations. And the last is green purchase intention. Green purchase intention refers to an individual's intention or tendency to purchase environmentally friendly products as part of an effort to support sustainability and reduce negative impacts on the environment. The following are previous studies that I used as references in the development of my research. Here is the image of my theoretical frameworks. There are 8 hypotheses of my research. The first one, social media marketing has effect on green product knowledge. The second is green product knowledge has an effect on green purchase intention. The third is green product knowledge has an effect on attitude. Next, social media marketing has an effect on green purchase intention. Social media marketing has an effect on subjective norm. Attitude has an effect on green purchase intention. Subjective norm have an effect on green purchase intention. And the last is perceived behavioral control has a positive effect on green purchase intention. Next is about the research method. Time and location of the research. This research was conducted from December 2024 to July 2025, covering several stages including instrument development, data collection, data processing, and the preparation of the final report. Data collection was carried out online through the distribution of questionnaires using platforms such as Google Form, which were shared via social media channels like Instagram, Twitter, and WhatsApp. Therefore, the research was not limited to a specific physical location but was conducted digitally, with respondents spread across various regions in Indonesia. This study is a quantitative research employing an explanatory approach. This approach is used to examine the causal relationship between independent variables such as social media marketing, green product knowledge, attitude, subjective norm, and perceived behavioral control, and the dependent variable, namely green purchase intention, toward environmentally friendly beauty product or green beauty product. The population in this study includes consumers who have purchased or intend to purchase green beauty products such as skincare or cosmetic made with natural ingredients, cruelty-free, environmentally friendly packaging or certified organic, and individuals who actively use social media and digital platforms to seek information about environmentally friendly beauty products. And the minimum sample size is determined based on the recommendation by Hare, which suggests using a ratio of 10 respondents of each indicator in the largest construct. Therefore, with a total of 30 indicators, the required sample size is 300 respondents. The sample in the study was selected using purposive sampling, a non-probability sampling technique in which respondents are deliberately chosen based on specific criteria. The target respondents are individuals aged between 18 and 30 years, both male and female, who have an interest in environmentally friendly beauty products. The data collection method used in this study is a questionnaire consisting of fixed alternative questions, which are designed to obtain direct responses from participants who must answer based on the provided options. The questionnaire, created using Google Form, was distributed through various social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The measurement scale used in this study is the Likert scale with 5 response levels, representing the respondents' level of agreement as follows: strongly agree, score 5, agree with a score 4, neutral with a score 3, disagree with a score 2, and strongly disagree with score 1. Data analysis technique in this study includes validity testing, reliability testing, and hypothesis testing. The selection of structural equation modeling or SEM as the analytical method is based on the complexity of relationships among variables involving latent constructs such as green product knowledge, attitude, subjective norms, perceived behavioral control, and green purchase intention. SEM allows researchers to simultaneously test causal relationship between exogenous and endogenous variables, both directly and indirectly, providing a more comprehensive understanding of the proposed theoretical model. In addition, SEM facilitates the assessment of construct validity and reliability through confirmatory factor analysis, ensuring that the instruments used accurately measure the intended concepts. Data were analyzed using literal software. The first one is the validity test. The validity of each indicator was assessed based on the standardized factor loading value, where an indicator is considered valid if it has a loading value of more than 0.5. The second is the reliability test. The composite reliability or CR value is calculated based on the result of the confirmatory factor analysis and is considered acceptable if it is more than 0.7. In addition, reliability is further supported by the average variance extracted value, which should be more than 0.5 to indicate that more than half of the variance of the indicators can be explained by the construct. Next is the goodness of fit test. Several key indicators used in assessing goodness of fit include chi-square, root median square error of approximation, comparative fit index, goodness of fit index, and norm fit index. The last is hypothesis test. The null hypothesis is rejected if the p-value is less than the significance level of alpha. Typically, alpha is 5%, indicating sufficient statistical evidence to accept the alternative hypothesis. Conversely, if the p-value is greater than or equal to alpha, the null hypothesis is not rejected, suggesting that the statistical evidence is not strong enough to support the alternative hypothesis. I think that's all, and I hope this presentation provides a clear overview of my research plan. Thank you for watching and have a great day.